Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 2 of the final season of Ted Lasso. We're going to go ahead and hop into this one, guys. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you're coming over to the channel, get you access as well. It is in watch long format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We get monthly Q&As, behind the scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while since you're going to be support channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. That all sent out of the way. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 2. I don't want to go to Chelsea. Here we go.
So remember that the client pays for the shoot, but we pay for the overtime. So whatever you do, don't go over.
But make the commercial as good as possible too, right?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's, yes, fuck you.
I can't make it.
I didn't tell you when it was.
I know.
Well, she's so rude.
We could get to know each other a little, maybe loosen things up around here.
Yeah, this is as loose as they get.
Everyone have a great day, yeah? Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
They don't know how to react with her at all. They're so uptight.
What wouldn't she do?
That's almost kind of what I was thinking. What would Keeley not do? I feel like there's a very small list of those things.
Good morning, Viet!
Oh, they were ready. Hey!
Trent Krim, are you kidding me? Hey, nice to see you, man. You know, I
God.
got a big old Ziploc bag full of your hair ties down to Lost and Found. You should pop on down if you still want them.
Thank you. Mr. Krim has requested to follow the club this year.
Ooh.
He wants to write a book about us.
Oh!
I think there's a story here worth telling, Ted.
I agree. That's why we're here. It got televised. Is this the adaptation of his book of the happenings of this show?
We thought you should have the final decision.
Oh, okay. I mean, geez, you know, like, whew.
What is...
What the heck? Why not?
Right, well, decision made. Wonderful.
They dragged that out for a hot minute there, didn't they?
Zava is leaving Juventus.
Whoa!
What about their kids? I'm sorry, I didn't know what any of those things meant. I thought it was like Greek mythology or something. I was just lost. I was with that, sorry.
Zava's a world-class striker who's about to leave his club in Italy.
He wants to play in the Premier League because his wife binged The Office and she wants to live in England.
Oh, I think you mean Scranton, Pennsylvania, buddy.
The British office, Ted.
Oh, that's right. Y'all did a pre-make over here.
A pre-make.
He goes through teams like you go through manicurists.
The fumes make me dizzy and I overshare. Please don't print that.
Zava has played for 14 teams in 15 years, leaving behind nothing but chaos and trophies.
Hey, at least there's trophies.
All that drama.
Apparently
Well,
everyone
yeah,
who can
we-
afford
drama
him.
we could probably do
Chelsea,
without,
Arsenal,
though.
United, West Ham.
I say let's just go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's a handful, but who doesn't love a handful?
She heard that Rupert passed on him and she's like, fuck it, let's do it.
Am I to assume that you're going to pursue a notoriously mercurial player you can't really afford simply because the team your ex-husband owns wants him?
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yes.
At least everybody's being honest.
Love that.
See, it does. It makes for a good story. I thought it was because she was like, oh, he doesn't want him. I don't know why that would work. Never mind. I'm dumb. I have my moments.
Y'all should go out and do something together. You know, like outside of work.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what she was planning?
Maybe I could hire a shaman and we could do a bunch of ayahuasca under a blood moon.
I'm
I was
sorry.
thinking something like an escape
What?
room, but hey, clamato, right?
Yeah.
Good to see you. All right.
Thanks, Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hi, you all right?
You want me to get a shoe deal?
Oh, I'd love to. Any brand?
The shoes, in general.
What?
Okay, I'll look into
That's
it for
not
you.
how that works, but okay.
Hi, guys.
Keeley. Hi, Keeley.
I still can't get over like how much he just looks like Sam Witwer's younger brother or some shit like that.
Whoa, Keeley and Roy have broken up.
Who told you that?
It's not who, bro. Kinesics. Study of body language. No eye contact. Keely's crossed arms. Roy's clenched ass.
Is Roy's ass usually not clenched? Because I feel like it'd be clenched most of the time, considering the way he walks and behaves. I imagine he just struts around squeezing them cheeks. Oh, interesting. He went to Roy first.
You and Keeley break up.
Who told you that?
No one. I use body science. Why, is it true?
What's that fucking face?
It's called empathy. You dusty old fart. Look, as someone who's been dumped by Keeley, I get it.
She didn't dump me.
You dumped her. Why?
I want to talk about it. Why'd you come in here? Oh, let me guess. You want to know if it's okay to ask her out, right?
I was just seeing if you were okay, man.
Aww.
Kid.
What the fuck are you doing?
I was gonna hug you.
You came at me too fast.
Jesus, sorry. What? But how skittish elderly people could be because of the war. Come on, man. I was just trying to comfort you.
Well, I don't want comfort. And I told you I don't want to talk about it. So don't you say a fucking word, you hear me?
Fine, I won't.
Everybody already knows by this
Don't
point.
you say a fucking word about it either, William.
I actually just went through a bit of a breakup myself, so I can...
He's just always in here.
Single guys club.
He was standing all action movie pose there. Puffed out chest and everything.
Taking a peek at one of these soccer strategy books you always got your nose in?
What do you think?
Well, given the struggles I've already had with the table of contents, I think I might be best served to wait until this son of a gun comes out as a movie.
God damn it, Ted.
What would you think if we signed Zava? Oh, that's good, right?
Zava?
Yeah. Okay. Second question. Who is Zava?
You know who Zava is.
Beg to differ, Claudia Schiffer.
Because that's Zava.
What
That's
the
Zava?
hell?
Well, shoot, I didn't even know this fella played football.
Wait, did he not even pay for any of that shit either?
Coach, we just had the most upsetting rumor.
Okay, is this about us getting Zava?
Oh!
Zava? I just wished for that 30 seconds ago.
Oh, they seem excited at least.
Hold on a second, okay? If y'all weren't talking about Zava, what were you so upset about? Is it because Trent Crimm's writing a book about us? What?
Oh my, they're just like, huh, what?
Trent
Wait,
Crimm's writing a book
awesome,
about
let's
Zava,
go!
No, he's just coming here to write a book about the team.
Zava's writing a book about us.
No, Trent Crimm.
Why
What
would
the
Zava write a book
fuck?
about Trent Crimm?
How did we get to this point?
Hey, stop, okay? Hold on a second. If y'all didn't know about Zava, which may or may not happen, and y'all didn't know about Trent Crimm, which is happening, what were you so worked up about?
Roy and Keeley broke up.
Whoa. Wait, sorry, no, I'm okay. Got a little lightheaded there. Yeah, thank you.
What's going on?
No.
What? No, hey,
No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
No, I came in and they was talking about us getting Zava.
We're getting Zava.
Roy.
Distract him, real quick.
No, I'm not talking about me and Keeley.
I meant Zava. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure, he's nuts, but he'll help us win games.
That time I was actually talking about you and Keeley. Will, Hey.
Ted, Jesus
I need you to run to
Christ.
my apartment, go to my desk, and grab my CD called Ted's Breakup Mix, okay?
Got it.
Okay.
What's a CD?
Oh, boy. On it. Hey, Coach, you don't need my keys. I got a set. Right. Thanks, don't worry about it. Hey, Roy, look.
This
we're here
episode's
for you,
really
okay?
fucking on point
We've
so
all
far.
been
I mean, they
before I
always
tell you.
are, but like, there's, I don't know, there's some great shit going on.
What? This day can't get any worse.
And this is the locker room. Hello, boys. Believe you all know Trent Crimm.
No one says a fucking word around this prick! Unless they want my forehead through their fucking skull!
Okay, well, we'll work out the specifics later. But until then, welcome, Trent.
Welcome to the locker room. Woo!
I mean, fuck off, Trent Crimm.
Oh God! Wait, have I heard him cuss before?
I didn't know you were doing this.
I didn't know you owned a skirt that covered your whole ass.
So how's Chloe?
Married a footballer.
And Emma?
Married a footballer.
And what about you?
Married a footballer, divorced a footballer, and now I'm back here doing this. But enough about me. I saw you in Vanity Fair, fully clothed, and I cried. I'm so proud of you, babe. We all are.
No.
Why?
Because you made it out. All by yourself.
What is that smell?
Oh, apologies. Lamb droppings are one of nature's most unpleasant aromas. A week ago, her poop looked like sour yellow toothpaste.
Oh.
Oh, no, don't try and sweep it. Now you've got to pick it up like sushi or it'll smear. was married to a footballer. That's it. Cheers, babe.
Hey, Keeley.
How? Wait, huh? How does that correlate?
Yeah, it should feel totally packed. I mean, can we get maybe another 100 extras?
You could just add a strobe effect in post and have people cross close to camera. It'll feel really packed and you won't have to spend any more money.
Thank you so much.
Damn.
Look at you. Basically running the shoot. Oh, maybe one day I'll make it out like you did.
Zava doesn't want to meet with us.
What? Why not?
His people said it would be a waste of time for us and an embarrassment for him.
Well, based on everything floating around, I understand.
Zava is signing with Chelsea.
Why is that good news?
Because he's not signing with West Ham. He came right out and said, I will not sign with West Ham.
Ah,
I wonder
shit,
why,
that's only gonna
though.
make Rupert want him more.
Oh, there's nothing Rupert can do.
Oh, great, now you've jinxed it.
But I...
No, it's too late, jinxed it.
But I do
It's
think
done.
that...
Well done.
Higgins, you son of a bitch. How could you do this? How could you jinx this? Oh, God, are they really all gonna not talk to him at all? Oh, my God. This is so immature. And
Looking
silence.
good out there today.
They're not even gonna respond? Roy, I want to just...
Cool.
Wow.
Thanks for sharing your office with me. Even if it was Dad's idea.
See what I mean about clenched assholes? You can't convince me otherwise. Oh my God.
It's going very well, actually. I'm just getting settled. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone's been very well.
Roy, you fucking child.
I would love for you to meet Shandy. Hi.
Oh, hello.
She's the newest member of KJPR.
Oh.
Okay.
What position has she been hired for?
She will be consulting for affiliate management and client relationships.
Well, I'd love to know what experience you have.
In relationships, tons. The rest of it, not much.
And where did you go to university?
I didn't go university.
What were you doing before this?
I was modelling.
So you've hired a former model with no previous experience, no higher education for a job that doesn't exist. Lovely. Well, welcome to the team, Shandy.
In this situation, I get where she's kind of coming from, though, but I also, you know, it is all extremely condescending all at the same time, but...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The way you just treated Shandy was incredibly rude. It was hurtful. That is a massive amount of snow globes.
Oh, yeah, I collect them. You know, the firm sends me from company to company, and yeah, wherever I go, I just buy a snow globe.
No.
It's silly, really.
I think it's incredibly charming.
Who hurt you?
You cannot speak to people like that, not here. I know Shandy's my friend, and you're right, she does not have the experience, but she is smart, she's eager. I believe in her. Like the firm must believe in you to send you all over the world to all those lovely places. Maybe you and I can see how good it feels to believe in someone else. Together.
No.
Client relations coordinator.
No. Progress!
Roy.
No.
To be promoted to the Premier League is like going from a council estate to the penthouse island.
Richmond should enjoy it while it lasts.
What the?
How's work? How's your friend doing?
Shandy? Yeah, she's doing great.
Good.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'll cue you up, geezer. Hello, Roy. Welcome back. How you doing, mate?
Heard the news.
How the hell?
Now that's a lovely...
Aww.
And the great Zava makes his appearance. Will he be signing for Chelsea today? What are you hearing, Chris? Oh, all sorts of things.
It's Sava.
So what, man?
My heart is racing. I haven't been this nervous to play in front of someone since I was in the Champions League. Whatever.
Oh.
And we're off. Another season begins.
Maybe if we win this, he'll change his mind about Richmond.
Awesome invention. Look at that pace. High pressure football. And Chelsea on the board with a beautiful counter attack against a reeling.
Well, damn.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Rupert.
Would you please go and find out as much as you can from your vast network of lip-reading massage therapists?
That was good.
Years ago, when I was bartending in that private club, Rupert and his then wife came into the bar, and then about a week later, he came back without his wife and asked me out. Well, I, of course, said no, and he left. But then he came back the next night, and the next night, he would just sit at the bar with a drink and chatted to me. It doesn't matter if you ever go out with me, it's just worth it being here to get to know you. And after about 6 weeks of that, he asked me out again. And I said yes, because by that point, I just felt so lucky, because he wanted me. He made me feel special. Chosen.
What he does.
Hey, fellas, listen up. We get one goal and we're right back in this thing, yeah? But right now, we are being so unoffensive, we might as well be a Hallmark Christmas movie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Coach, how many shots on goal we have that half?
1.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And that one was pretty much a mistake. Am I correct, Danny?
Yes, it bounced off my face. But my face almost scored.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie.
One idea.
What you got?
Right, so every time we're going past the halfway line, they just...
Oh my God, guys. Roy. Fix it.
What the fuck's a Hallmark Christmas movie? Hey, look, man, I don't know what your beef is with Trent, but I'm gonna need you to order off the vegan menu right now and squash it, because your ego is about to sabotage a whole lot more than a silly football match. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
And Hallmark Christmas movies are films that feature women from the big city falling in love with their childhood crushes. It's usually some fella that owns a Christmas tree farm. Sometimes he's also Santa's. They suck, but they're great.
They suck, but they're great. Jesus.
It's actually quite funny when he yells over people, isn't it?
He's like, it's nice when it's not at me.
Newcomer Roy Kent is an overhyped, so-called prodigy whose unbridled rage and mediocre talent rendered his Premier League debut a profound disappointment.
He held on to that.
I was 17 years old. This fucking wrecked me.
I thought I was being edgy, trying to make a name for myself. All I really did was look for the worst in people. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Give me that.
No.
It's funny. We had a lot in common back then.
We did?
We both thought one another sucked shit at their job.
And now look at us.
I really do think Ted had a profound effect on Trent as well and his outlook on people.
Every time we go past halfway, they're just blocking up the passing lanes.
They're not marking us, so just keep dribbling until they stop you.
Let's take it all the way and fucking win this.
I don't know what they said, but yeah, let's go!
I just got off the phone with my son's karate teacher who used to date the...
Oh my God, Higgins! Stop it!
He might be going to West Ham.
Shit!
Rupert always gets what he wants.
Get in there yourself!
If Rupert can sweet talk Zava,
Thank you!
and so can I. Oh, hello there. Rebecca Welton, AFC Richmond. I'd love to see Zava.
No one gets in to see Zava.
I just saw Mr. Man.
Oh God, literally out of the shadows like a fucking demon. I honestly think they even boosted the bass in his voice too, coming over her shoulder like that.
Ah, Zava. Let me introduce Rebecca Welton, my ex-wife.
And the owner of AFC Richmond.
It's an honor for you to meet me. See you soon.
Yeah, sure about that.
Can't wait.
You know, Rupert, I was a little bit surprised when you bought West Ham. I always thought that Richmond was your one true love.
Guess I'm just like any man. Just get bored with the same old, same old. Good luck with this season.
God damn it, man. Oh, whoa, whoa.
You are such a fucking chicken shit. I mean, you great truly great, you could play anywhere. But instead you choose a club like West Ham, and you know that they'll win whether you're there or not. And you'll never have to wonder if you're still as good as you tell everyone you are. But you and I know that you're not. You're overrated. You're overpaid, and you eat too much fucking asparagus.
Hell yeah. He had to give it a sniff too. Probably a little too used to it. Rupert's such a bitch, man. He always has the right thing to say to just get under her skin. Oh, the face! His face! His face! Redemption! His face gotta go!
You scored with your face. I've scored with every part of my body, Arlo. That's a ridiculous question.
Okay.
Are you sure you're talking? What's the opposite of that?
Sour yell.
Yeah, I did that.
Maybe he'll respect it. Someone standing up to him. She also challenged his ego and also gave him a challenge.
I have changed my mind. Zava will not play for Chelsea.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, I can't watch this.
Zava will play for Richmond.
There it is. There it is. Challenge accepted.
What?
Ha ha ha! Fuck you.
We've got Zava! We've got Zava!
But now it's going to be like, but did we win because we got better, or did we win because of Zava? No, he's tearing it up finally.
Hey, Roy. I'm just curious. What was it like being back at Chelsea?
Just felt sad or something.
Really?
Oh.
Why's that?
Last season, I was there, played a match against Arsenal, and we fucking murdered them.
I remember, 3-0.
But I played like shit. That was the first time ever I thought, I can't keep up anymore.
Oh.
I'm not good enough. I knew it was only going to get worse. So at the end of the season, I left. I don't want to be one of them broken down footballers just taking up space until they're dropped years after they should have been.
A lot of folks think it's better to quit than be fired.
Going back there today, it's a part of me. Maybe I should have stayed and just fucking enjoyed myself. But that is not who I am. I guess.
Not yet. Is he talking about the club, or is he talking about Keeley?
Sport. It's quite the metaphor.
Yeah. It also makes for a heck of a nickname.
Night, Ted.
Good night, sport.
What a way to end out on it. I love that paralleling, though, between his relationship with Keeley and why he left and why he chose to leave Chelsea. Seeing his time ticking out. Whether or not he thought that was what was going to happen, or the struggles of the relationship would wear on them over time, he wanted to just bail, like they said, quit, rather than get fired. He wasn't as fast as he used to be, wasn't as accurate as he used to be, didn't have the endurance or stamina that he used to be. And he's like, okay, well, I don't want to just kind of hang on to this and all that. I just run my course, and I just can't do it anymore. And then they have to tell me to stop. So he tried to get ahead of that. And that's kind of what he was setting up, like what he was seeing with her success, with her becoming more taken in with her business, with her ambition, with her goals, her aims, all that sort of stuff. He's kind of settled where he's at. He's got his thing going on coaching. I don't want to say plateaued. I think content is probably the best word for where he is at the moment professionally. She's still climbing. She's still figuring things out. She's still hungry. And like he saw in that article, he just saw they saw it as well. We're not going to include him in the article. He saw that in her on her own standing off, and he was just like, maybe I don't need to be that player dragging down the team anymore. You let her fly. They still both clearly have, these feelings still there, because like she even said, she called it a break, not a break up, when they were trying to explain it to his niece. But it's just him that's been firm about what this is, because who knows? Now, I don't know if they will work things out, if he'll be more comfortable, if this is part of that process, because he was talking about, it's like, maybe I should have just stayed, because now he's sad because he's sad of having left Chelsea, not Keeley, and kind of maybe both. Just enjoyed the time, not worried about what may or may not come. Just enjoy the time being there, being present, because in the present and in the moment, they were perfectly fine. Like Trent said, sport, great metaphor. I like how that all worked around, and I like how it kind of tied into why Roy was giving him such a hard time. I still think Roy was being way too harsh. Obviously, he was dealing with a lot of other stuff that I think he was also projecting onto Trent and this whole situation, as well as just everybody just finding out about it. I love how he immediately blamed Jamie. And I like that Jamie, though, while I do think in some way he went in there to approach Roy about maybe feeling out whether it's okay if he went after Keeley. Either way, that he was like, I wanted to check on you, man. I know what it was like to leave her, but then he was like dumbfounded or get left by her. He's like, no, I did the leaving. And she was like, wait, what? Hold on. What the fuck? What, are you dumb? And that was kind of the reaction most people gave. And that's kind of where we came full circle by the end of the episode as well. But like Roy was so in his own shit. He wasn't dealing with what was going on. He was putting all this in there, and his beef with Trent that was exacerbated, from when he kicked off that first article about him, when they were both starting off, carving out their careers in the professional leagues and stuff like that, both as a footballer and as a writer. They were both trying to make their mark, and Trent took the piss out of him right out of the gate. He held on to that for a long time, seemingly, and then everything else just exacerbated that, and then it was a lot of that projection onto him, and it was just bringing the team down. And I loved seeing Ted see all this bullshit and just, Roy, fucking stop. Like, that's not what he said, but for Ted, that's what he said. I liked seeing that. When Ted gets firm and, like, actually puts his foot down on a situation, I don't know. There's always something really powerful about someone like Ted having to make a firm stance. Great example of that, Superman and Lois, when Clark gets shitty with a particular local who's threatening his family. Top 10 favorite Superman moments of all time. And it was just a Clark Kent moment, but still. God, Superman and Lois. Can't wait for the final season, though I'm sad it's the final season. Anyway, getting away from that. Also, Kansas. Secondly, I don't know, man. I just really liked all that. Oh, this was more Roy-centric and stuff like that, especially as well as Rebecca and Keeley-centric. Keeley is, obviously being seen as the one that kind of got out of what they were before, kind of making a name for herself, being the businesswoman, owning her own place, building and making a charge and stand and power and all that kind of stuff, coming out rather than just being a pretty face. Like she said, I saw you at Vanity Fair and you had all your clothes on. Hell yeah. And then her friend, helping out and throwing out some good ideas here and there. But at the end of the day, she doesn't exude that vibe necessarily that things might work out. Who knows? Give her the chance. We'll see how things go. But that text after everything that was going on and Keeley standing up for her, and maybe this will be a lesson for Keeley that she can't trust everybody. The way that she kind of mitigated and resolved that situation, much like Ted did with the Roy thing, she stood her ground and stood up to her financial officer and was like, hey, you can't fucking be rude to people like that. Stop. And then they had this little moment with snow globes. It was really cute. But her friend, immediately after all that got worked out, texted her, hey, let's bring mimosas to work and splurge on your company credit card. No, that's not a good first impression once everything that happened. Everything that, Keeley going up to bat for you, because then that's going to fall back onto her for making these decisions. And we'll just have to see how that goes. But that gave me a pause for a moment, because while I say, who knows? She could come out of here. She could shine. She could soar just like Keeley. But she could also maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. And then we have this superstar Magic player we're only just now hearing about. Everybody wants. And he's like, I don't know, his vibe reminds me of Klaus from the Umbrella Academy a little bit. The vibe, his aesthetic was very Klaus. He was just shopping around. People were like wanting him. He's apparently like fucking god tier footballer. Anybody that has him's pretty much going to win kind of deal. Which is crazy considering the people we already have, with Danny and Jamie and stuff like that. And that's who used to be like people who were fighting over. Like Jamie was a big get back in a few seasons ago. Now we were kind of like fighting over where he was going to go. Seemingly it was going to be Chelsea, but then Rupert came creeping in trying to get him over West Ham. And Rebecca was like, hey, why not? When she saw he was interested, she was like, fuck it, let's go. I don't care if he's a diva. I don't care if he brings drama. We're going to get him if Rupert wants it. I love that whole like back and forth and the way she counteracted and pushed back against him in a very different way. Rather than flatter him, rather than do that, she attacked his ego. I thought that was a perfect way for somebody like that to get in there, give him a challenge. I mean, honestly, she was very much so selling her own team so short. It worked. And I don't know what his dynamic's going to be like with the rest of the team, but I think that'll be interesting to see. Jamie's, out of everybody, seems to be excited, but Jamie seems to really not. And I think it's because he used to be the ace in the whole, you know, then we added Danny, then we were two aces, you know, is he the new Roy in this phase where he's like feeling challenged or feeling like his time is running out? Is that something they're going to set up? I don't know. And then Trent being here, writing the story about the team's season, you know, having him sit onto this, because I'm definitely down for more Trent, and having him like shadowing everything for a book is a great way to bring him into this as well. And yeah, I don't know. Lots of fun stuff in this episode. But yeah, I think that's kind of all I got for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you guys. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you got a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Benny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York, Coruscant, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Justice Smith. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.